When we were kids, we would be curious about everything. We question everything. Why is the sky blue? Why I have to do this? What's out there? But slowly as we grow up, the curiosity fades. Without even realizing it, we started living a life that was scripted for us. A script that wasn't written by us. Go to school, get a degree, find a stable job, stay safe. And somewhere along the way, we stop asking questions. We stop being curious. There's a feeling comes from that's hard to explain. Your life looks fine, actually more than fine, but something felt off, something felt empty, and you can't figure out why. There was me 1 year ago. I had a good job, a good salary, a life that people work hard for years to build. And I walked away from all of it. Not because anything was wrong, just because something didn't feel right. I was working as a software engineer in a big MNC company in Singapore. The job was great, the salary was good. I had a lot of benefits and flexibility. The kind of job people would spend years trying to get. The kind of life that people would call perfect. Actually, everything was fine. From the outside, everything looked stable. Wake up, go to office, open laptop, attend meetings, close laptop, come back home, eat, sleep, get paid. And even some days I get to work from home. Somewhere along that routine, I just felt like something that I couldn't explain. I just felt something wasn't right. I felt like I was living someone else's life. And I started asking questions that made me feel uncomfortable. Is this really what I want for the rest of my life? Am I doing this because I want it or because this is what everyone's supposed to do? And the more I thought about it, the more I felt like I need to step away. Here's something that no one tells you. Living something that is bad, it's easy. But living something that is fine, something that is stable, something that is perfect, that's the hardest thing in the world. Because every time I thought about quitting, there'll be a voice in my head saying, you're overthinking, be grateful. Other people would die or kill for this job. And I believed those voices for years. Part of me wanted a stable and secure life. And another part of me wanted to explore what's on the other side. When I finally decided to leave, when I finally decided to quit, it wasn't impulsive. I didn't wake up straight away, go to office and throw my resignation letter and say, I quit. I spent months planning, preparing. I saved and invested money. I calculated how long I can survive without a stable income. I made sure I had enough time to explore without getting lost or being broke. Only after I knew I had that buffer, I decided to quit. I decided to take that risk. It was still scary and uncomfortable because when you live a stable life, you wouldn't know what's next. You wouldn't know what's your life gonna look like. Because before that, I had a script and I just followed it. But right now, I have to make choices for myself. I have to make decisions for me. And we were never really taught how to do that. The first few months, I just took some time to explore, to travel around the world. I met a lot of people who saw life differently. And I started seeing my life from different perspectives. I tried a lot of new things, had a lot of time with my own thoughts. I had a lot of questions that popped up in my mind. I had a few clarity. And that's where this thought came to start an online fitness coaching, to do something with the things that I love, to do something with fitness. Because fitness was something that changed my life a lot. I wanted to share what I learned through my journey. I wanted to help people transform. And when I see my clients' transformation, when I see their change, or when they messages me, they feel stronger, they feel more confident, they feel more alive. That felt better than fixing a bug or working on a new enhancement feature. That felt more meaningful. But at the same time, I'm not sure whether this is the final thing I want to do. Some days I genuinely question everything. Did I make a mistake? Is this even working? What I am doing? 1 year on, here's what I actually know. Living a stable life doesn't give you clarity immediately. It gives you a space to ask better questions. Those questions that you were too busy to ask. A space to try and learn new things. A space to explore, to fail things. I used to believe that purpose is something that you find, something that is waiting for you. It'll come over to you on the right moment. But it's not. Purpose is something you build by failing imperfectly, slowly, by paying attention to what makes you feel alive. I still don't have all the answers. Creating content and sharing my thoughts and journey feels meaningful for me right now. But I'm still exploring, still figuring it out. And I think that's okay. But I also don't think quitting is the answer for everyone. For me, I just didn't want to live a life that felt safe but not aligned. Because life that looks right and life that feels right, those aren't always the same thing. And I'm still learning the difference.